Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie, and we are here to, I don't even know what we do here. We're here to talk and hang out for a little bit this morning. I really appreciate so many people being here this early. Happy Cinco de Mayo. If it's still Cinco de Mayo, it's Seis de Mayo for some of you. But let's see. I want to say hello to Wild Bill. Oh, and also I saw a note from Blue Unicorn and Live to Fly Channel. They came in first. Oh, you're so sweet, Bill. James Griffin's here. Happy Sunday. Pole Vault says beep beep. Let's see. We've got Lauren and Kathy here. Good morning. Adam Burst. It's great to see you. Pookie Ann. Many vibes. Practicing. I need to practice patience too. So much. Let's see. We have. Ooh, you've got calloused fingers because you've been playing guitar so much. I love this. Did you get your slide, your JJ slide? Let's see. I feel like I go through this callus building stage like constantly. Like just constantly building new calluses. And yeah. Today is Sith Day after the 4th. Very nice. Allie is here. Great to see you. Limey Redneck. So good to see you. Mascara Snake. Let's see. Oh, Blue Unicorn is snoozing. He did wake up. You're too sweet. Feisty Feather. Great to see you. Let's see. Anybody else did I miss before I sing my song? Oh, Mr. Smith. Great to see you. Oh, hello to the Methadone hamsters. You guys got something planned for us? I would love to hear about it. Justine and Kurt. Happy Sunday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay. So I'm going to start with a song. This one is one of those that I wrote in February. Those like, try to write it in an hour songs. But I like this one. Oh, and I'm doing open tuning because, I don't know, Hugh was talking about open tuning and I switched over. Dream of us hand in hand losing our way down cobblestone streets on a warm autumn day, sharing secrets and sweets at the local cafe, watching the whole world pass by. Let me sing you a lullaby. Dream of us walking along by the river, streetlights reflecting across it like glitter. From the top of the old bridge you take in my picture, watching the boats all float by. Let me sing you a lullaby. Had a long day, we should call it a night. You wanna stay up, but you know that I'm right. I sing to you sweetly, just turn out the lights. Rest now and close your eyes. Let me sing you a lullaby. Of us circling round large water fountains, staring up at all the red paper lanterns, taking our chances and all the wrong turns, without a concern for the time. Let me sing you a lullaby. Had a long day, we should call it a night. You wanna stay up, but you know that I'm right. I sing to you sweetly, just turn out the lights. Rest now and close your eyes. Let me sing you a lullaby. Count all your blessings, or try counting sheep. Count stars in the sky till you fall fast asleep. We've had a long day, we should call it a night. You wanna stay up, but you know that that I'm right. I'll sing to you sweetly, just turn out the lights. Rest now and close your eyes. Let me sing you a lullaby. I think if Blue Unicorn didn't go back to sleep, he should be asleep now after my lullaby song. Try staying awake. Try. Ooh, we've got some more people here. We've got... See, I thought to that. Hold on. What happened? Oh. Your Cinco de Mayo block party got flooded. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Mini Vibes. Gotta drink indoors. I do clothes tuning. By that I mean I don't. Who needs tuning? We could have September Cinco de Mayo. I love that. We could do all the holidays in like 24. We could like go through the whole year in like 48 hours. That'd be fun. Wago Howard Hana How, great to see you. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but I like how I like to say it. Ooh, Kurt's making some lunch, marinating chicken legs and tamari and hot sauce for dinner. Enjoyed the chord over confusion and rest now and close your eyes. Yeah, I don't know what these chords are because they're in open tuning. But I do, those are ones that I did steal from Bob Dylan. Won't lie. Totally stolen. Fab Daddy, so good to see you. Robbie Stingle, hope you're doing well. Mateus, I was like, is Mateus coming back after Friday? I don't know. We shouldn't. Shh. Don't wake the unicorn. We could have Christmas in autumn. That'd be fun. What is this? You're like, I don't play no chords. Play one note at a time. That's all you need. You just need one note at a time. That's all. I took a class where it was like open tuning classes, and the guy talked about like all these different open tunings you could do. And Hubsy, great to see you. So I was really excited. Hey Josh, awesome to see you. I was like, okay, open tunings, here we go. So we learned, like, he'd be like, Dad Cat, open E, open C. He had just, which is just like how you tune the guitar. And then I was like, okay, cool. And I'm like, well, how do you know what chords to play? And the guy was like, oh, you just mess around with it. Like, he had no chart. I was like, I really thought I was going to get out of this place with a chart that was like, here's how to play an A, and here's how to play. And he's like, I don't know what the chords are. So basically anybody can just teach a class now, is what the theory is, what that is about. So I don't ever know what chords I'm playing. I do a lot of open E, and I just stole all my chords from Bob Dylan songs, because he did, like, his Blood on the Tracks album is like almost all in open chords. I think it's in open E, but so yeah, I just stole it like a thief. Oh, I hope you don't, Mateus. I really like your questions. Please let us know. You could really keep the chat going with what do Polish people think of us, of Valerie, and what is Valerie saying? So I think I was like, I'm in the third. I'm a multiple person, which I kind of am. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Andy and Dave. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. So your boss made you work all through the show Friday. It's like things haven't worked in junk. Oh my, we missed you, and we did talk about you. So you were missed because we were like, blah, blah, pole vault. We talked about you many times. Josh, I'm excited. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell people, but I'm telling people. Making a pedal for Josh right now, and here he is again. And I had to order a bunch of stuff from the place I get my parts from, Well, I needed one part. But I'm like, while I'm ordering, you can't order one thing. Got to order everything you ever needed. So I didn't have a specific power converter chip that this specific one needs. Oh, Mr. Smith, thank you so much for doing this. I went to Mexican long hair. That's awesome. He's cool. He lives in Denver too. So I needed basically one little part that cost like $1, but I ordered like a lot. And so and it came late. It was supposed to be here Thursday, but didn't get here till Friday night. But it was, otherwise I'm all ready to get it all soldered together. It's, I've made the board and everything, and, but I'm pretty excited because it's going to be, really been a fun pedal to make. And, the package came from Thailand, and it went from Thailand to India, to Germany, to Philadelphia, to Kentucky, to Denver, and then to Boulder. And I'm like, this package has traveled more than I have. So I'm a little jealous. Let's see, I like Dadgad too. I really only have one song I like to play in Dadgad, or that I've written that's in Dadgad. I should do more. So that, because it's that thing where you tune and you're like, I really need to do more than one song in this tuning before I have to untune. Oh, ooh. That's the sweetest. Let's see who else we got. I miss anybody else? You had a dream that I gave you the 128 box of crayons. Those are the coolest things ever. Especially it has the built-in sharpener. Y'all, I mean, I can't, yeah. Especially me, like, I would always get, like, my parents would always give me those Rose Art crayons because they were cheap. And they suck. And I knew even as a child they suck. And, yeah. And I guess they're at the studio. I have the fancy box. I never really use them. But let's see. 128 crayons, all burnt umber. That'd be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. You need Atlantic parts. You have a lot of Pacific parts. I probably do say that, don't I? Josh is going to go see Neil Young tonight. Ah, that's cool. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're not in a hurry because I'm pretty slow. But I will, it still takes me a couple days to get it together. But I might be able to send it out by the end of the week. We'll see. I play one step down on all acoustic stuff. Sometimes I do that. Depends on how I'm feeling with singing. Burnt umber. My bro's still 16 seafoam green in his socks in kindergarten. He's like, I want all the seafoam green. Yeah, no, right? They ruin your drive to create. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate that because it really is true. You're like, why does this suck so hard? I thought I was a brilliant artist, and it's just this. Just this. They don't taste like they look. Aww. Oh, Robbie says he's got 2,100,000 views and nobody wants to hear it. I think we all want to hear it. I think we're all excited for you, Robbie. That's pretty huge. And he's got almost 2,400 subs. Well, I'm still not at 1,000, but I'm getting closer. I think I'm 1,000 away. No, I'm 1,000 away. It feels like it. I'm 13 away from 1,000. I feel like I'm 1,000 away. Michael Songs, great to see you. I was listening a little bit this morning and you sounded great. Let's see. And Allie agrees with me. Lauren and Kathy saw Neil Young at Red Rocks. That is the best. If you've never been to or seen a concert at Red Rocks, like they videotape them a lot. So that's an old way of saying that, isn't it? They video record them. But it's such an amazing venue to go to because you can see like it's built right into the rocks. The like Civilian Conservation Corps built it out in the 20s, I think is the right time, or the 40s, and they built it all out just like out of the rock, and so you're just sitting in between these huge giant rocks that are red, and you can see the skyline of Denver from there. So it's really beautiful, and the like the acoustics of it are just amazing because it's like a real true natural amphitheater. And they have another one that's kind of similar. I guess there's two new ones, but there's one that's I haven't been to yet I haven't been to either one of these, but the two that I want to go to are Mishawaka, which is north of me. So Red Rocks is south of me, and Mishawaka is north. And it's supposed to be like a really beautiful natural amphitheater, and it's got a river running through it. So it's like you're at a concert. Also, you can just go lounge by the river. I think this is brilliant. And they have like a big restaurant. So does Red Rocks. But, and they built a new one in Denver that's an outdoor amphitheater. I forgot what they called it. But it's, I've heard good things, that it's a fun space. I need to see more concerts this summer. See, everybody says, yay for Robbie. That's what I'm talking about. Well done, Robbie. One time I played upstairs drunk. I played about 10 steps down. That's how far you fell down the stairs. That's how far. Yeah, quality over quantity. The pit at Red Rocks blows. Oh, because you can't see anything? Is blows bad? I think blows is bad. I would love to be at Red Rocks with Many Vibes. That would be fun. At the Orion Amphitheater. I don't know where that is. Well, Red Rocks is pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. It's 987, getting closer. Robbie's working on a piano concerto. Oh my gosh, Adam says he's going to get some CAD drawings soon. He don't know if it'll be this week. He's getting a new guitar, a custom one, built by Inyan Vina, IYV Guitars in Vietnam. How awesomely cool is that? Is it going to be, how many strings will this guitar have, Adam? Like 27 strings. No, I mean, Adam is the king of like 7-8 string guitars. Yeah, every Sunday, check out Michael's songs 1 hour before I start. 1 hour and 5 minutes before I start. Oh, yeah, the pit. I see. They just sit there. Well, a lot of the pit for Red Rocks, a lot of it is just, it's the only place you can have like wheelchair seating. So sometimes they are all just sitting there because they're all, that's where you get to sit. That's the one bad thing I think about Red Rocks is you can sit at the very top or the very bottom, and it's hard to get into seats if you have any kind of regular wheelchair or if you can't make the stairs. Because that's the shitty part of. So when I went to Red Rocks the first time, I weighed like 100 pounds more than I weigh now, and getting my fat ass up to Red Rocks I was tired before the concert started, and I hadn't done anything but like get from my car up. So you just driving into the thing takes forever because you got to like drive around. You finally can get a spot and you're in these dirt lots. They're all dirt lots. There's nothing paved about this place. And so if it's raining, you're just in the rain and it's just mud. So you park and everybody has to get there early so you get a parking spot. And then there's a lot of like tailgating kind of in the parking lot. And then you have to walk to the thing. So you walk like, I'm going to say it's a mile uphill all the way, both ways. Up to, and there's about, I don't know, I'm going to say 1.7 million steps between the parking lot, and that you have to go up, and then you get into the place, and depending on which way you get in, you either have to like then walk up to your seat or you have to walk down a million stairs. And I was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. So it's much easier now, I will say that, but it was it's not an accessible venue. Ooh, Orion in Huntsville, Alabama. Oh yeah, check out the Mishawaka. It looks pretty cool. Is Chad here? Did I miss Chad? Happy birthday, Chad, yesterday. Y'all be praying for Chad. His family's been going through a lot this lately. So I'm not sure if I saw him. But yeah, I think it was his birthday, but he's also just been doing a lot of dealing with a lot of family health issues. Oh, Chad's birthday is Wednesday, says the person who's every day is their birthday. I thought it was yesterday too, Robbie. Let's see. You can bring it, you can't really tent camp out. Sometimes people bring canopies out in the parking lot just for the sun shade. But like you can't really, in the amphitheater, you can't bring anything. Yeah, you're a pro birthday haver. Okay, so Adam says 8 strings. Love it. It'll be based, I've never played an 8-string guitar. It'll be based loosely on the Solar V 1.8 Svart, but with my Eclipse neck dimensions and profile. They make one-off guitars for people, and you found them out from Bald Shredder. Wow, that's huge. That's really exciting. Yeah, I agree with Mateus. I can't wait to see the video of this. This is going to be awesome. Oh, this is like a nightmare. Pole vault. He thought he was eating rice pudding and it was smashed eggplant. I mean, I like eggplant, but it's that thing where it's like, I like oatmeal raisin cookies, but I don't like them if I think it's a chocolate chip. And then I'm like, ooh, chocolate chip. And then I'm like, it's a raisin. I like raisins, but not when I'm fooled by the raisin. Yeah, I feel like you have to, I mean, it's not so bad now. It's really not as bad as I'm making it out. I was just really out of shape. But but it was but it is work to get there. Adam says it'll be satin black, passive pickups, string through bridge. I love those. My Ibanez is like that, and it's the best. All back hardware. Ooh, this is gonna be hot. Mugs Money is in the building. What up, y'all? Thanks, Mateus. He's upset about baba ganoush, which does not look like rice pudding. This is true. I didn't think about that. What? Okay. Michael says, okay, Chad's actual birthday is May 8th. So if you can message Chad on May 8th, don't forget to tell him happy birthday. But yeah, send him lots of love too. All right, Josh, we'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great time at the concert. Isn't eggplant a quite stupid name? Yeah, so the thing about the eggplant is that, I don't know if this is true, and Blue Unicorn's asleep, so we'll never know if this is really true, but I feel like originally eggplants were, or like when they're, like they do look like a little egg, like a little purple egg. And then now the eggplants we have are huge and look phallic. But I've said phallic a lot these last few days. So I do think that like there's an original eggplant and it does look like an egg. But now it makes no sense because that's not what an egg looks like now. It has a real name. It's like a fancy name. Oh, an aubergine. Okay, so aubergine, but in India we call it brinjal. So it's in UK and what is IE? I don't even know. Oh, and then it also says bygone in some places. Oh, in India. I've never heard that. So aubergine sounds fancy. Aubergine. I like raisins. I just want to know. I just want it to be labeled. I just want it labeled. Oh my God, your poor waitresses. Oh, are you kidding me? You got okay. You have to pay the tax when it gets to UK, but the cost of the guitar was about £550, and with shipping is $655. That is like, that's a good deal. When you were talking about this, Adam, I thought this was going to be insanity. That's a great deal. I can't believe that you can get one made for like that. That is awesome. Hey, Brad Example, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. If Brad Example ever comes to Boulder and comes to my gym, everybody's going to be like, it's the guy from the t-shirt. Because I like to wear that tank top a lot. So they all know who Brad Example is. Just by sight. When they see you, they'll be like, I know him. Sure. Point made. Point made. Aubergine. How fancy is that? It's a color. Yeah. Robbie, we'll see you later. Eggplant is good on pizza. I agree with that. I like it. I like eggplant. Okay, pineapple. Yeah, I don't get that one at all. Pineapple doesn't make sense. See, this is why if Blue Unicorn was here, we would know why it's called a pineapple. But I don't know. That makes no sense, Mateus. I don't even know. Hey, David. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're on your run. Sunshine took a picture of my pain and sent it to Chad to cheer him up. I don't know if anything else would cheer up Chad, but pole vault being mad about something. And like upset, and yeah, I think he'd be very excited. Scott, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, and thanks for hitting the like. I appreciate that. I want to say this one. Oh, wow, awesome. We have 23 people watching and 23 likes. Perfect, everybody. Good job. So there was a restaurant near the governor's mansion called Aubergine. That sounds fancy. Mini Vibe says it looks like one with the pointy tips. Look like a pine tree. I don't know. Does it? I don't know. David is out walking. I've been trying to up my walking game to be including a light jog. For not that I can't go the whole time, but like half of it is a light jog. And I'm like David. Here I go. It's you'd laugh at me how slow my jog is, but I'm just like, I'm doing this. And I think of you every time, and I'm just like, I'm just like David. So, oh, it looks like a pine cone. Okay, Allie, it does look like a pine cone. You're right, Mini Vibes. I didn't think pine. I was thinking pine tree. So I didn't get it. It's a pine cone apple. So Captain John Smith named new fruits, and he called new fruits were called apples, and it looked like a pine cone. So they would just called everything an apple. So this kind of does make sense, actually. In India, there's a lot of fruits that I've never seen before, and they're all like something apple, or something. Yeah, like the apple is used a lot, even though they have nothing to do with an apple. and I don't quite get it. But but they're all delicious. They're the best. It's the best fruits. Yeah, you're right. That did deserve a duh, because I didn't get it. The Hawaiians were probably stoners. Okay, I think apple pine would sound. Why the apple at all? What does a pineapple have to do with an apple? It's just it should be like pine fruit. I give you pine cone fruit, but I don't know. You have not ran in 3 weeks. You have to build back up. Well, good. I hope you feel better and get back to it. I know you're. It's good for your body and your head. Ooh, and it's not raining today. Horse apples taste bad. What the hell's a horse apple? Is that like a real thing, or is that like something about horse poop? I don't know. I don't know these things. This is like, have you seen the thing about who named all these birds? Because there's like so many birds that have like booby and tit, and they're like, who named these birds, and why are they all named like this? Okay, Scott says, what do you get when you cross an apple with a shellfish? A crab apple. I didn't get it. I was trying to think of something, and I was like, I won't get it. That's pretty funny. Oh, okay, horse apple. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Hey, Chris, great to see you. I hope you're doing okay today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got blue-footed boobies and you got titmouses. Who's naming these things? I can't believe you got to name that and it didn't try to I'm just checking my phone. Paul says horse apples are those green balls that grow on trees that you throw at each other. I don't know if I've seen those. You put your winter clothes away. Had to get my winter pajamas and jacket back out as it rained yesterday. Oh yeah, I don't even put... Although, I still have my, snow boots are still at the front door, because I'm like, it could snow any minute, you never know. But they took the cover off the pool this week, Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. They took the whole cover off the pool, so pool's gonna be open soon. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you have questions. I don't know if I have any. A lot of the birds, they'll call it a something breasted because it's got different color flowers on its chest. So I get that kind of how you get a lot of breast names, but it's still weird. It could have been a chest. I don't know. Let's see. It was chilly. It's been up and down here. Yeah, I don't really know what a horse apple is. I'm gonna have to go look. We'll see you later, Adam. Excited for you. I am from Texas. They're everywhere. You know what's everywhere where I'm from? Yucca. It was everywhere. Yucca was everywhere. I don't remember that. I think my grandma might have had a tree outside her house that had those, and and you always think they're going to be fruit, but they never get any bigger, and they're just hard as rocks. But I've never tried to eat one, so I don't know if it's the same thing. Let's see. We've got Live to Fly channel's got a cover of Ruination Day Part 2 by Gillian Welch. Love that. Okay, horse apples are a bitter fruit, but most people are not talking about the fruit when they talk about them. Yeah, I guess maybe it depends where you live. I don't like, where did this come from? Did I miss something? I don't like to swim in public pools anymore. That's a reason. I mean, why are you, I don't know. Oh, because I have a pool? Man, so when I was a kid, did they tell you this? So when I was a kid, I went to summer camp at Bishop Quarterman Conference Center. I went every summer, like sometimes twice a summer. And then by the time I was in high school, I was like there, like I worked there like the whole summer. And they had a little pool. Well, it was a big pool when I was a kid, but it's probably little now. They had a pool. And when I was a kid, like when I was like second grade, one of the counselors told us that if you pee in the pool, that there's a special dye that reacts with the pool water, and it will turn all the water red. So, and they made a video of it, and they showed they had made a video where it's like somebody's in the pool, and then the water turns red all around them, and everybody's like, "Oh, look!" And they're like, "Oh no!" And then they had to clean out the whole pool, and so I was like horrified, and I never have peed in a pool, mostly because I'm afraid that it will cause the water to turn a different color and everyone will know, more than actually like the issue of that's just gross. It's out of embarrassment, and it worked my whole life, and I'm still like, I don't think it's true. Like, I think it was just, the whole thing was just made up. But I mean, I'm like 99% sure that the whole thing was just made up. But that 1% will keep me from ever doing it, because you never know. I don't want to find out the hard way. I will pee in the ocean, but not in a pool. Road apples. Sunshine loves yucca. Next. Mateus, don't eat the cow pies. They're not real pies. Allie says that she has yucca growing in her yard. It's the thing, like, I don't ever see it here. And then when I go to West Texas, it's like, I'm always just shocked how much of it I see. Not a dessert. Michael Songs, will see you later. Big love to Maria. They taste bad, I have heard. I'm growing 100 yucca to replenish my terrace. They grow so slow. Oh, interesting. That was not a Babe Ruth. I'd be freaked out. I'd be so freaked out. The purple, I think it exists. I don't know if everybody who ever went to summer camp got this. But Sunshine's laughing at me. It's good to see you, Sunshine. Let's see what we got. So Justine says she has irises, a rose bush, sedum, mustard plant, echinacea, and some ground cover I got for cheap one year, and a rose of Sharon. Ooh, that must be beautiful. And then a grape hyacinth. It was funny when Paul ate the eggplant. I was crying from laughter because of his face. Paul, your face makes your wife laugh. Oh. Mini Vibes. It's talking about, okay, this is a David, but I'm still reading it. Fabian Holland for fingerstyle, and he's big on dadgad tuning. I have to check out this guy too. Fabian Holland. No time for horse apples. I am Googling. I hope you included birds in your Google search. Or put safe search on. Your wife's going to come in and be like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "It's research for the flock." Important flock research. Let's see. 2015 report from Swimming Pool Foundation said this is the most common myth of all time. 50% of Americans think it's true. I will say, I don't think it's true, but I still don't want to risk it. Yeah. What day is? Oh, y'all. Yeah, this show really hurts your Google searches. That's true. Karen Reese, great to see you. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hope you're doing well, Karen. Edward Richard, it's good to see you. How's everybody doing today? What have you all been up to this week, besides eating, unawarely eating eggplant? I've had a week of working on projects and stuff, and I've like felt like I've kept myself so busy that which is I think the way to go for me. I've kept myself so busy to not remember to do half the things I should have done, but I've been really busy this all week. I've been doing, so we can't decide what to call like this, like romper, onesie, jumper, shorts. I don't know what you call these things, but I've made 4 of them. That's right. I made a black one. And then I was like, I made one. So I made a black one out of a pattern that I bought. And it's huge. It looked like a potato. And then it fits though, and it's comfortable. But it's me. And it's too big. Like I would never wear this. So I made 2 out of muslin. Muslin is just like the cheap fabric that you buy at the store that's like $2 a yard versus the $20 a yard for the nice fabric. So it's super cheap, and you can kind of make a pattern out of it and put it on I have like one of those sewing dummies. And so I put it up on there and try to make it work. And I made 2 muslin ones. And then the first one was kind of meh. And then the second one, so I made one that was nicer. And then I made one that was out of this material let me turn it right side out. It's out of this material that I had bought forever ago because Joe Oser would make fun of, we would play at this, at Brewery Riccoli, and part of their thing is they give you a free beer. And I'm like, yeah, I don't drink. I don't want a free beer. And so they say, oh, well, you can have, chips or something. So every time I got Cheetos, because I love Cheetos, and I just like Cheetos. And sometimes they were hot Cheetos, but usually just regular Cheetos. And so they would make fun of me because I'm like, I love Cheetos. And then so Joe's like, he made some joke about Chester Cheetah, and I'm like, so I was like at the Joann's, and I found this pink cheetah fabric. And I was like, I'm going to make a dress and wear it to one of these shows, and that'll show Joe. And I was like, I don't know whether that's going to show Joe. But also I was like, I got it. And then I'm like, I'm going to look like an idiot in this. And I just never made it. It's just been sitting here on the floor, a pile of fabric. And I was just like, So I was like, I will make my romper out of this before I make it out of the nicer fabric that I bought, just to like test it out. So I made a giant pink cheetah romper, and it actually fits pretty well. It's a little like, it's not really big, but it's a little too much coverage in the front. Like I want the striped sleeves to be smaller, and then the back is a low back, which is okay, and then it's just shorts. But it turned out a lot better, and this is the best. This is what I'm proud of, y'all, is the inside of it. So the inside's like the top's all lined. And then look how nice my seams are. Look how nice all my seams are. They're so nice, y'all. I'm so proud of me. Like look at my pretty serged seams. You can't even, it's invisible. It's invisible because it's so perfect. That's right. So I'm very proud of myself but I'm also like, I will never wear this because it's ridiculous. But it has helped me figure out that what I need to change about it to let it hang better. So I have one more idea I'm going to try for the next fabric. So I bought 3 fabrics that were all on clearance at Joann's Fabrics. So they were all $5 a yard. and I bought a little extras in case. But so I have lots of fabric. I got a black one. It's got a texture on it. I got a gray one that's kind of like has that sweater rib in it. And I have one that's a white base and it's got navy and red little dots. They're not quite polka dots like this. Like they're like splatter dots, I guess. But they're real tiny. So those are next. And I have to go back to Joann's because check this out. Does this make sense to y'all? This is random. But if you go to Joann's right now, so I bought the fabric, and buying fabric online is like, I got to touch it. I got to know how soft it is. This is my number one. Is it soft? That I can't just buy it online and not know what it feels like. So, and then plus the clearance fabric. You never know how much they have. So I bought the clearance fabric, and then I was like, oh, I need thread, especially for my serger. So I need to get some thread for my serger. And it's $5 a spool of thread. And I'm like, that's expensive. I don't want to buy it. I look it up online on the Joann site. It's literally $2.50 a spool plus 20% off. If you buy it on, so if I bought it online and I got to go pick it up after this. And it's, so I saved $30 buying it online instead of the store. But I don't understand, like, why is it cheaper to buy it online and then go to the store to pick it up than to just go to the store and pick it up? It makes no sense to me. Maybe it makes sense in somebody who's smarter than me. But to me, it makes no sense. Okay, wow, I talked a long time. Let's see what happened. Pop bubbles. Hey, Steve-O, great to see you. I don't even know what I'm talking about today. It's so random. Wraparound skirts and halters are easier to make. That's true. Is halter the one that doesn't have straps? Is halter just like this kind? I don't like that. I need straps. No, Wild Bill, this is what, if Blue Unicorn, if you're awake, Wild Bill wants to know if anybody remembers the 60s show called Romper Room. Because Blue wants to talk about it bad. And we're all like, I don't remember this at all. So Pole Vault wants a leopard spot romper. I can send you this one. It might fit. It's kind of big. I love Cheetos too. It's spicy. You like the print. The print's not bad and actually doesn't look too bad on. It's just, it is a little see-through to carry which undergarments you're wearing with it. But it's, yeah, I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. Thank you, everybody. You guys are sweet. Oh, it's thunder and lightning there. That's scary. Can you sew tie the top of the straps to the... Oh, that's a good idea. I've actually done that before when I made the straps too big. But it's more that the straps, like, it goes out a little too far this way. I think I have my sewing dummy is a little not sized correctly. I've been, like, adjusting it. How long did that take to make? Maybe like 6 hours. Probably. Maybe a little more. Yeah, Joann clearance is the best. Now, who's saying your Joann's closed? We had one in Longmont and it closed, but the one here is good, and then there's one up in Loveland that I need to go visit to see like what they got. But they did close a lot of them. Mrs. Metal, great to see you. If you're not subscribed to Mrs. Metal, she's really close to 100 subscribers. If anybody who's a mod can put up her channel link. She, I think she was, last time I looked, you were like really close. I don't know if you got there already. Must touch. That's what I'm like. Yeah, I don't like they're in bankruptcy, but I think that I don't think they're closing, but then some things I'm like, they might be closing because, Yeah, it's getting kind of scary. Some of the shelves are just like, are you gonna get more of this or not? Like they're out of elastic and they're not just like, I don't think they're getting any more. You never dated online because they didn't have online dating before you met Kathy. Gary Hubs, have fun at your birthday party. Eat a lot of cake. Well, I gotta go enjoy outside. It's finally not raining here. Ryan, so good to see you. Oh, a halter wraps around the neck. Oh, and it crosses in the back. It's kind of, yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'd like that or not. That's kind of fun. I hadn't thought about that. Actually, that might be the way to go. Y'all might have solved the problem I was having. That might be the way to go. So Choosy knows it. Big Brother's paying for you to buy stuff cheaper online so he knows exactly what makes you tick. That makes sense. Because now they can, like, metricize all my purchases. Even though they make you sign up for the Joanne's Club bullshit thing to get any coupons. So they know what I'm buying. Starfish Troopers, good to see you, Pete. Ryan remembers Romper Room. Oh, Blue. Did you hear about Romper Room? And also, I don't remember Hobo Kelly. I'm kind of familiar, like I remember-ish Romper Room, but I don't remember it at all. But I don't remember Hobo Kelly. They make kids eat saltines with peanut butter and try to whistle with a mouthful. Is that where I got that from? No. I think somebody made me do that when I was a kid. Kurt likes to make the wide hippie friendship bracelets. I love those. I think I've seen you do a video or something on that. Many vibes, have fun playing in the rain. I'm jealous of that. Hope it's a nice warm rain. Oh, I was like, what's Lil? And it was lol. They had a nap time and everybody went to sleep. We could have that. I think some of y'all need that. There are free patterns online, and the spaghetti strap ones are you looking for? Yeah, I should have brought the black one up. The black one that I have made has, they're not like they're 1-inch straps. And it's pretty okay. I just didn't like the sizing, but I've now made the rest of it smaller. And so it fits a little bit better. And, yeah. I'm getting there. But now I'm like one of these fabrics I like so much, I'm thinking of making a wrap dress instead, or just making it a dress, because it's really cute material. And I'm like, will I wear it as a romper? I don't know. Hugh Caldwell, good to see you. I was talking about you earlier because I did I'm in open tuning because of you. So if I remember to do a final song, it'll be an open tuning. Yay, Mrs. Metal got to 100. Thank you guys. We went from 97 to 101. Yay. Congratulations. Mrs. Metal does a lot of hangout chat live streams and just enjoying the day and talking, and they're pretty sweet. Sewing dummy, that's not PC. How about not so smart sewing companion? This is why Chad calls you woke. You're right. I should call it that. Ooh. Aw. So let's see. Good job, everybody, getting Mrs. Metal up there. Wild Bill was 98. Oh, I remember the Great Space Coaster. I kind of do too. But I think I saw it like in repeats. I don't even know about Fred and Faye. The fuzzy fringe tone, talking about fabrics. I can tell you about stitch choices. I had a lot of stitch choices to make. You've been that guy accompanying people to the craft store and fabric store, and I have to admit we have a family history of fabrics. I really like, I don't know, fabrics are so cool. Sunshine Archer sub, you guys are awesome. I like this. Rumor has it pole vault wears assless rompers. This is my dream, Hugh, to have 4 acoustics in different tunings. I think they'd all be this little Martin. But they'd be like, I would just have 2 little Martins. And at least, I can't 4. I really only know 3 open tunings. Unless you count, like, sometimes I capo the open tuning. I don't really count that. Yay. Allie's like, oh no. Why are we giving him these ideas? Kurt's trimming the plants. Oh no. That's a recipe for aspiration pneumonia symptomatic of medical inquisition. I love that. I remember, yeah. I didn't have Fraggle Rock because you have to have Disney Channel. I don't know. Kimbo the White Lion. I don't remember that either. All right. Okay, so, pleather ones. They had pleather on sale, pole vault. I was literally like, they had this, like, they had fake fur on sale. All the pleather. And this fuzzy, it wasn't fur, it was just like cloth. But it came out like this far of like fuzzy thing that was, and I really thought about it because it was cheap, and I was like, what could I do with this? But it would just be sitting here forever. Can't do it. Lime and love some Fraggle Rock. Oh, there you go. That's not a bad idea. A pleather romper with a trapdoor in a cheetah print. Cheetah print pleather romper with a trapdoor. I feel like Mug's Money could make that into a wrap. I wasn't born yet. That could happen. That's too funny. Okay, so let's see what else has happened this week. I can't think of much. I've been doing some genealogy research, and I'm in a little bit of a pickle with part of my research thing and I have to go to the library and see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, where I've gone wrong. It's not that I've gone wrong. It's that there's like 3 different possibilities of this one kind of lineage, and I'm not sure which one is true. So I need to like sit at the library for a little bit and figure that out. They have a big old library, the big old downtown library, downtown Boulder. It's not really downtown. I'm like, we don't have a downtown. We're not that big. But it's there's a big library. It smells like BO. And it used to smell like meth, but they cleaned that part up. Now it just smells like BO. So but it has like more computers. I think there's probably like 50 computers. So you can pretty much always get a computer. And you have to be at the library, use the computer to get Ancestry. You can't, some of them are online, not this one. Then next to my studio, we have the Nobo Corner Library. It smells nice because it's just a tiny little room, and it's just like got one lady who's the librarian in there. Sometimes 2 ladies who are librarians. And it's where, so usually when I do library books, I do a lot of library books, and I just get them I put them on hold. And so I don't have to go to and I just say, so you can get one from whichever library, you can look at the book you want, and they'll send it to the corner library. And then you can go pick it up there, and it's like, I can just walk there from my studio, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And they have 2 computers there, and it smells good. But the people but there's like no privacy. Like everybody can see what you're doing because it's just one little room. And like, so if anybody comes in, they're like, "What are you doing?" And they're always looking at like your computer. And I know this because when I walk in, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And I'm looking what they're doing on the computer. And so you're in just a tiny little room, and so I can't decide which I would rather go for, stinky or no privacy. It's a hard. I mean, I'm only just looking at like public stuff, but it's still. I don't know. I'm not. I can't decide. So they are building a new library about 2 blocks from the library I go to by my studio. That's supposed to be like a, not full size, but like a branch size library. And it'll be right by the walking trail. And it's just right off Broadway. So but they've just started building it. So it's probably not open for another year. But yeah, I like, does anybody else do the genealogy research? Because I find it very fascinating. But I can't, it's a pretty spicy round. I might make one of those for myself. I don't know. Okay, Fraggle Rock had different characters in the beginning part depending on the country. Here he was a Scottish lighthouse keeper with a puppet dog named Sprocket. Ooh. I was Sesame Street too. I watched Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers in Reading Rainbow. Man, I loved Reading Rainbow. I can pretty much sculpt fluffy and fabric glue into any shape like a 3D printer. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So I don't know like what Boulder's problem is. So we had they found that there were people smoking meth in the bathroom at the library, and the ventilation system is like broken or old or something, and so it was traveling back into the library. So they closed the library for weeks, until they had to like redo the ventilation system and redo everything before they could open the library again, where it was safe for people to be in the library. And then then they started testing everything. So they tested the other library. Guess what? Meth. And so they closed the library, completely like changed everything out, and then cleaned and opened up again. Then they tested the bus station. Guess what? Meth. So they closed the bus station, and they had to like change the ventilation system, clean it off. And then the day the bus station opened again, somebody threw a rock through the front window. That's ventilation. That would have solved the whole problem in the beginning if they had that kind of ventilation. But they, yeah, so now they've just stopped testing because I think they realized that there's just meth everywhere. And if they keep testing, we'll run out of money. And maybe the ventilation system guys are in on this. Hugh said, the Viking DNA test said I was 90% Chinese. I don't get this. Is that true? What's the Viking DNA test? Yeah, they were like, we don't care about the BO smell. That's just, you're gonna live with that. But the meth, that could mess you up, I guess. I don't know. I think it can hurt your respiratory system. Can irritate you. Ryan's got advice. Dozers were cute, and their building sticks were made of and tasted excuse me. They were made of and tasted of radishes, a Fraggle's favorite food. Does anybody consider a radish to be their favorite food? I don't mind a little bit of radish, like in a salad, if it's like finely shredded or really, but I find them hard to eat. So does anybody enjoy them? Like, they're spicy in my throat. I was thinking about radishes when I coughed. When am I heading back to Wyoming? Do I have a chance to do studio work this week? I didn't do any recording studio work this week, but I did do, I've been in my own studio a lot this week. So that's fun. I don't think I'm heading back to Wyoming for 3 weeks until my trip. No, it's 2 weeks. Yeah, it's I think in 2 weeks I'll be going back to Wyoming, and I'm excited. It's we're going a little further out this time, and also hoping to. I really got to look and see how I can get to that. If I can get to the natural fort without driving 30 miles on a unpaved dirt road, because I have a Corolla, so. Allie says genealogy is fantastic. Oh, and I hope you enjoy your walk, James. I never go out for a walk when it's raining. I'm always like, this is my excuse. This is not nice. Why are you doing this to poor sunshine? Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Oh, I do love the Find a Grave site. I use that a lot for things. And I think I've told you before, I've done like several entire cemeteries where like I photographed the whole cemetery and then put them up on Find a Grave, like all the photographs. It takes forever. I haven't done it in years because it takes forever and it's so much work, and you have to make a spreadsheet and upload the spreadsheet, and it's like sheesh. And then if you make any mistake, or if you don't put everything possible, people get mad at you because they're like, that was my great 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 grandfather and you forgot his middle initial, and it's like, that was not on the headstone, bitch. So I quickly stopped doing that after a while because I found it to be frustrating. Trying to like, oh, I'm trying to do something good, but then people get like kind of abusive in their emails to you. But people do that now too, and I'm not doing it. So I guess people just write abusive emails. That's just what people do, I guess. But it's if you've not been to findagrave.com, it's a really interesting way to find like where your relatives have been buried, if you like to go to great cemeteries. Why do I like go? I don't know. I like going to cemeteries. I'm kind of a dork. I liked the Muppets too. But yeah, I totally miss Fraggle Rock. Up. The library, they were doing speed reading. I need a rim shot right now. Now you just get me sometimes. Oh, so, okay. So Kathy's Japanese, Irish, Scottish, and Viking. Oh, interesting. I was surprised when I was doing this research for Wyoming, how many Japanese people lived in Wyoming at the turn of the century, and like between 1900 and 1930. There were so many Japanese. Like there was even, some of the mines had like a white camp and a Japanese camp. And there was one, it was interesting, this man, his last name was Hondo, and he had a big family, and he worked at the mines, and he was very well regarded. And when he passed away, they closed the mines for the day, and everybody in town went to the funeral. And there was like a big article about him and about the funeral, and it was really, so there was kind of a separation, but at the same time there was like everybody's working together. There was also a lot of Chinese, and even a Chinese goods shop in Kimmer in like 1910. So I don't know. I'm like, I have not been very many places in the world. I've never been to China. So I'm just like, how did they, and they had to travel from like New York or San Francisco to get to Wyoming. So it's not like an easy kind of a trip. Like it would take, and it's just that part where it's like, my great grandfather went from Wyoming, so one time he lived in Washington for a while, and he lived in Wyoming, lived in Utah, which is like right there. And he went back to Italy, I'm going to say 8 times that I know of between 1912 and 1966 or 61. He went, he went like 8 times back and forth. And so, yeah, I'm like, I need to get off my butt and start going places. We had to share one school. Okay, they burned down the other high school library when we were kids, and we had to share one school and had to squeeze everything into half a day for our junior year. That's crazy. Well, he was reading Rainbow before he was Geordie. I guess he was Kunta Kinte before he was reading Rainbow. Oh no, don't fall for this. Hold on, not that one. Don't fall for this, sunshine. Let's see. Okay, Allie loves radishes. I can't. Ooh, pickled radish. I haven't tried a pickled radish, but I do love pickles. You like radishes with a sandwich. You like radishes and tuna salad. Pole vault's favorite food is eggplant. Wow, Allie, if Allie was a vegetable, she would be a radish. Huh. If I was a vegetable, I don't think I'd be a radish. I'm like, I keep thinking of vegetables that are actually from, like, I'd be a tomato. I'm like, that's a fruit. I don't know what vegetable I would be. I might be a broccoli. Boy, I love broccolis. It might be that. Or cauliflowers. Yeah, I don't know. What vegetable would you be? I don't know what I would be. Pole vault loves some baba ganoush. You had to go eat. Oh, I'm glad you got some food and got to go. Did you all have any plans for doing another hamster show? I enjoy those. I would feel good doing genealogy, as every next backward step you can call a success. It's true. It's true. Does anybody watch that Finding Your Roots show on PBS? I love that one. They kind of skip over stuff, but I found it fascinating, like how much stuff they do. And it kind of makes me do want to, like, they have different kind of genealogy tests. Like, they have ones that are, like, they, are a little personal. And then they have ones that just do, like, your genotypes, and where you can see, like, I'm 50% this and 50%, and then ones that can connect you with other people. They're all very fascinating, but I'm a little worried about my privacy rights for these things, like what will happen if I do it. So I've never done them. But part of me would like to do that, to see, like, am I related to Mateus? Is he my third cousin? I don't know. We haven't taken a DNA test. We might find out. I will definitely try to take some photos while I'm there. Well, the railroad was already built. So these are coal miners. But they could have definitely been, so it was like the 1880s, I think, that mostly Chinese built the railroads. But then, yeah. So, I mean, that does make sense why they were Chinese, because there was a railroad line. That's why there was coal, because there was railroad. Or that's why there was railroad, because there was coal. I don't know which way it goes. Justine says that you're about Scottish German on his side. Ooh. Uh-oh. You're 99. Yeah, I feel like this, we were talking about this, that, like, So many Americans have this idea that they're part Native American, and like so few of us actually are. Um, you're already calling people paleface. That's what you get. You're 99%, but what's the 1%? 99% British, 1% alien. Sunshine is Norwegian, Scottish, German, and Irish. That's kind of like me. I'm like Italian, British, Irish, German. Yeah, mainly. Hello, fellow British. Yeah, that's why I think they're too bitter for me. No way, Justine has pictures of her great great aunt and great great grandfather. That's really cool. I could look for the pole vault lineage while I'm there. If especially if you're from the St. Chad's area, which is where my half my British relatives are in there, and then half are further south, kind of near Oxford. Um, so yeah, let me know. Hugh detests sweet corn. Is there a corn that's not sweet corn? Is that like um is it just corn? Okay, I don't I'm like, huh, I don't know. I was thinking I'd be a potato, but I was like, is that a vegetable or a starch? I do like potatoes. I identify as bacon, 73% fat and salty. Uh-oh, I'll build be a pole bean because I love to hang around. I used to love to pick the pole beans at my grandma's house. And she'd have snap peas and you have to help do the snap peas and get the string out. I used to enjoy that. Oh, I'll have to figure that. I don't know if I know the Take No Prisoners album. I'll have to check this out. I'm gonna also be like, my grandfather's from here, and see, like, I think everybody's gonna hate me in Wyoming. They're like, bitch, get out of here. Pole vault would be a piece of corn. Ryan would be squash because he's so corny. I'm just hesitant. I don't know. Yeah. I have a brother. One of my brothers did take one of them and learned some things, but I don't know. So Steve would be an ear of corn. He could hear what's going on, and there's many possibilities what you could become. That's true. You're flying a lap in the old fancy cemetery that you used to live next door to. Like that. Hugh is Scottish, 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 and Scottish. You were told you're French, English, and Irish. Lauren is 60% radish. I think I have 1% British. That's when my pinky goes up when I sip my hot tea. She's sensational. You can't do it in a cup like this. It's too big. Ryan is Cherokee, Choctaw, Irish, German, and a mix of some others. Okay, white corn is not sweet. Okay. I don't know if I really know the difference. I don't know how much corn. I guess I never buy corn. Sometimes corn is in stuff, but I haven't bought corn for a long time. I like corn. Limey says that has become increasingly convinced he needs to emigrate to Scotland. I'm pretty excited to see Scotland. I've been looking about it and watching YouTube videos and stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I feel like I need to do one trip that's just Scotland. Because I don't think I can, because I did look and I don't know that I could get all the way up to Loch Ness on this trip. Because it's further than I thought it would be. Oh, I was trying to think of the word for this, hominy. I was trying to think of the word for that. I don't like that. And not just like straight up. Maybe if it's like made into something or something, I'd be okay with it. But like straight up, nope. You are fruit. You be a candy apple. Edward, aw. I love broccoli. There's feed corn and food corn. Oh yeah. Shucking corn is not, yeah, it's kind of hard. I never did rollerblades. I did roller skating, like your regular 4-wheel roller skating. We went every weekend to the roller skating, it was called, what was it called? Can't believe it. It was called the Roadrunner Roller Skating Rink. Why did that take me so long? I went to the Roadrunner Roller Skating Rink every weekend, and it was like $1.50 or something to get in, and then renting skates was $1.50 or something. It was something stupid cheap where I was like, but for me it was so much money. And then they had a soda fountain, and you could get snacks from the or snack bar, whatever. And you could get snacks, and I would always get like French fries or something, or a milkshake. And I would just go in a circle, and I was the worst skater. Was not good at it at all. And they started doing rollerblading when people started towards the end of me going to that, and I was like, ooh, and I was scared of them. I was like, ooh, they're so fancy, but I never tried them, and they never had them for rent. And now they don't have roller skating rinks anymore. Like, they don't even have one in this whole general area. And I would go to that. Did you know in 1920 they had a roller skating rink in Kemmerer, Wyoming? What? I'm kind of jealous. We've gone back in time. Oh, I like Mexican street corn a lot. That is good. So that's something I'll go buy, but I don't know. Like, they have like if you go to a fair, that's the thing. Well, I don't put mayo on it. I will say that. I've never slathered it in mayo. I've just had it with butter. But you get all the spices on there. Oh, there are a few green foods that you like. Ooh. I'm trying to think of what they would be. Is it cucumbers? I like cucumbers. Wild Bill worked the cornfields as a teenager and bought a real nice 70 Eldorado. Would trade that experience for anything. Methinks wouldn't. Yeah. I hear this. I fear about taking the DNA test and see if they come to my door and they'll be like, ask you if a serial killer relative. Yeah. I think mine's going to be like, they'll be like, you've actually been stolen from your real family, and these people are not your real family. Now look at all the green vegetables. Yeah, I could, maybe I should take it. Oh, wow. You went to the library and they had a Ravi Shankar collection? That's kind of cool. Justine likes romaine, kale, arugula, spinach. I like all those. Oh, this is not true, Pookie. Like, why can't we be friends? Yeah, I used to go listen to the records at the library in Amarillo all the time. Edinburgh Old Town is beautiful. Yeah, I don't even think I'm not sure that I get to go all that. Unless I figure it out. I maybe could. My distant relatives have a castle in Scotland. Ooh, you should. Or you could just send Hugh over there. Um. Uh-oh. Oh, you can't eat high FODMAP foods like broccoli and cauliflower. I don't know which ones are those. Um, I hear a lot of people have problems with those though. My family had a roller rink, all field trips, everyone hung out. I hated it and had nothing attached to feed us allowed here. I don't know why I liked going in a circle so much. Pookie says that there's a roller skating rink down the street from the drive-in. Oh. I wonder if I could do it. Yeah, I never could backward skate. Yeah, just when you're a young pole vault, you wouldn't like it now. Oh, I think I eat at home a lot just for this. Like, you just don't know what they're making it with. Okay, so green foods Pookie likes: cucumbers, iceberg lettuce, green beans, and that's it. I thought it was going to be like lime Jolly Ranchers, lime in a margarita. I couldn't eat the lime just by itself, though. But I guess that's a fruit. How about green apples? Your friend in Scotland owns a bird sanctuary? How fun would that be to see? What? Yeah. I'm going to ask you that. No, right. Hold on. I didn't do this one. This is the one I meant to do. I never did that. And I said I was going to. And guess what? Didn't do it. Still haven't done it. Might do it. Could do it today. I might, depending on what I do today, I might do that. Maybe. But I'm also working on a new romper. So we'll see if I get them both done. So let's see. Pole Vault said, if I never go to an airport again in my life, it will be too soon. I'm not crazy about the airports. Like that part is not great, but I feel like I've become a better traveler, especially last year. Like I kind of feel like I got it figured out because I have to have the noise canceling headphones. I have to. If I do not have the noise canceling headphones, I will freak the fuck out. So I have to have those on my head the whole time. And so I got to charge my headphones. Got to remember that. And I gotta, I gotta. So, oh, and I have to have my coffee with me. So I have a water bottle and I have my coffee. And once I get through security, I get more coffee. And it's not as good as this coffee, but it's fine. And, and that makes a huge difference if I just have coffee to drink the whole time. And then I have to have one book. And, yeah, that's all I need. I need one book, noise canceling headphones. I have those Bose ones. They're kind of old now, but man, they're real soft. And I can sleep in them. And I have to have I have to be wearing 3 coats. I have to be wearing like a shirt and then like a sweatshirt and then like a jacket. And then I have to ask for a blanket because I'm freezing. And I wear mittens. That's the other thing. I have my noise canceling headphones. I'm so cool, y'all. I have noise canceling headphones and airport mittens because my fingers get cold. That's how cool I am. But it makes the whole trip a lot better because I'm not freezing. And, that's all I need. Even to drop someone off. That's the worst. I'd rather fly than drop somebody off at the airport. So Justine says the FODMAP is an elimination diet. You start out 2 to 6 weeks with only low FODMAP foods, and then you work one high FODMAP food in regularly. It's basically a body test. I don't want to do that. Ooh, yeah, what about pears? I love pears. Green Jello. You don't like lime. Do you like margaritas? Yeah, if you don't know if you're having stomach issues, I'm thankful that I have not had this. I know a lot of people in my family have had stomach issues, and I feel grateful that I have not had this because I already have problems like with what I can eat or like what I'm choosing to eat, and I can't. I'm scared to be like one of those things hurt me. I do have to have the non-lactose milk. I've noticed that makes a big difference. I bet somebody will pick you up. I bet it. So Choosy said they never did the DNA test, but they're told they're English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, German, Latvian, and Russian. That's a lot of things. Yeah, coffee makes me feel better. Hey, Urban, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. You have not missed anything because I just blather. Blather, blather. Pears are low FODMAP. Pookie is more of a rum person than a tequila person. I feel that. That's true. I mean, me too. Not that I drink, but yeah. Cheddar Pepper Prepper, good to see you. Oh, you had to get the omeprazole. I've heard about that. I'm glad it helped you. Don't sleep before flying. Yes, I agree with this too. So big headphones, mellow music, sunglasses, NyQuil. Okay, no, I don't do the NyQuil part. I do. Oh, I guess I do need to have gum, because then it helps my ears if I can chew the gum. Yep, I get this kind of milk. E. Urban's been working. These are work things. I'm pretty sure, I'm half sure are work things. Okay, so I might just sing a song and get out of here. I've got pizzas already in the oven waiting for me. So I'm gonna sing a song about Texas, since we're talking about Texas. And let's see. So this week I have I won't see you again until Friday Song Club. But next week we got Friday Song Club, What the Flock, and Lies and Love Songs. So this Monday we have the Monday Hangover with Pole Vault and Sunshine. Don't miss that. I'm not sure if Chad is having a show tonight or not. But make sure you got the notifications on so you can get that. Okay, so Monday we got the Hangover. And then, I saw a thing. It said, Pole Vault, you changed something about your setup, but I didn't see it. I'm gonna check that out. And then Tuesday, I saw Mr. Smith has a 4Q drumming. So if you have any questions, I don't know if there's still time, but if you have questions for this one or an upcoming one, if you put them in comments for his last show, he will see them. And then I saw Limey had some good questions. So those are really good ones because he plays drums and answers questions. Pookie hasn't flown in years. I hope it all works out. For September 13th weekend in Texas, which will be a reunion or union because it's the first time, but I don't know what that means. Sing and feed us pizza and sing about Texas, Tejas. If you're in Scotland, see what you can find out about Fort George. Pole vault's a bird. He's 99% British, 1% bird. Oh, this is awesome. Has everybody worked anything? Has anything happened with this? I haven't been paying attention. I'm just ready to go. I purposely didn't take a September gig because of this. Okay, I thought it was out of tune. Just the dates. That's most of it. Oh, and we've planned we're going to do all the holidays. All of them. Including Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Okay, see what I'm doing wrong here. One more time. I'm going to get it right this time. It's called West Texas Town. To see you stealing our away. The wind's getting colder. You have something to say. Past the horizon and the old hunting grounds. Drive with the heater on and the windows down in this West Texas town. You said Billy's come back, stays just down the road. Just why he done that, I never will know. He don't ask for nothing, he don't make a sound. We pretend to forget, but he won't live it down in this West Texas town. Nothing happens quickly. Some things never change. Got the same tomorrow. Happened yesterday. Go to work every morning. Learn to keep your head down. Oh, it may not be much, but it won't let you down. Hey, Rhett. In this West Texas town. You're what keeps me tied down. You're what keeps me here. Skies in your reflection of me. Everything's so clear. In the back of a pickup, we can stare at the clouds. Sure, it may be enough, but I can't stick around in this West Texas town. That one was called West Texas Town. So, I say hello to Mix Club. Good to see you. And goodbye. Happy Feliz de Cinco de Mayo a todos. That made me sound all fancified. Everybody have a great week. I love that. I liked your little Texas flags. I think we lost Mateus. I think he was Googling tits and he never came back. But it's okay. I think he's happy. Let's see what we got else. I really got to stop saying Oh, thank you. I got it right finally. So don't forget we got on the 8th, we got Chad's birthday. So say happy birthday to Chad. Oh no. Pole vault. Karen Reese, I hope you have a great week. So good to see you. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, it's the same in Colorado. Everybody hates Texans in Colorado, and nobody likes Coloradans in Texas. Have a great week, James. Hope you have a good walk. Hope the weather's better. Mateus is like, oh yeah. They're birds, Mixed Club. There are birds. It's all birds. He's not doing anything wrong. Sunshine's going to be at your daughter's house for Mother's Day. Oh, happy Mother's Day next week. That's exciting. I'm glad you get to do that. Hope you have a great week, but we will see you at the hangover tomorrow. You should smoke a pipe and close honor my great. Oh yeah, I'm going to get some. That reminds me. I'm going to get cigars for when I go to Wyoming. I don't know why. Cinco de Mayo. Let's see. Have a great week, everybody. Rhett, did you know tits come in different kinds? They're birds. Yeah, you better clear your cache after this. That's a good, yeah. Clear your internet history, Mateus. And probably Allie. I will see you tomorrow at the Hangover, and we will see you. Oh, and also, if anybody has at Jade Star, she has a rant today at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's just in a few hours. So I will definitely see you over there for her ranty rants. Those are always fun to listen to. And so Pole Vault says for Hangover, Liza Day is the artist pick. I love that. She is amazing. If you're not following Liza Day, you are doing it wrong because she's awesome. Yeah, it's over. We've been here for an hour. We've been here almost 2 hours, just a little less. But my pizza just dinged. I don't know if you heard it. And I'm going to go eat that pizza. Hey, Guitar Man 45. Great to see you. And I'm like trying to figure out what this is, but sometimes I just don't know. Yeah, Liz is amazing. And she also has really interesting story about just all the things she's been going through physically to try to get to sing again. So I find those to be really interesting. And she's been doing a few live streams, though I don't know if I missed this week's or not. And all right, everybody, we will see you. Yay, pizza! Ding, pizza done. No pizza for you. I hope everybody's feeling better this week and doing well and has a wonderful week and is just happy and kind to each other and kind to yourself. And and Google some birds this week if you're interested in birds. You can always Google birds. And I will see you on Friday for Friday Song Club, and but I will see you around the interwebs before then. So let me know how everybody's doing and keep in touch, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.